You see me on the wanted posters, that's who I am. I've travelled around the UK all the way to Amsterdam. The sheriffs and the Rozzers, they're all after me, because I camp out all night and sleep all day for free.
Good evening, it's Saturday the 2nd. This is the Cheapest Chips camping channel, and we're on a little bit of a deja vu camping trip here. Tried this last week, and unfortunately for you guys and me, because I'm having to do this all over again, hours of footage was lost due to a corrupted memory card. Go figure. So we're here in Penkridge, and what we're doing today, if we can, second time round, is try to do stealth camp underneath this. As you can see, it's a railway viaduct, and hopefully we shouldn't get any issues this week. Just have a little wipe of the camera there. Before I try to cross no man's land, I'm just going to take a few screenshots for us. I'll be back soon. Hiya guys, so I arrived here. Hopefully, post editing, I can sort the volume out. Unfortunately, I've been looking here for half an hour. I've lost my receiver of my mic, so I'm scrambling around through the grass, cannot find it at all. It's really long grass, so bear with me. Put your subtitles on if you have to, turn your telly up, but I'll see if I can. I'll see if there's some way I can turn up the volume a bit post editing. So as I say, I'm here. Got my chair up. Got a new chair, so I'll show you that now. There we go. Pretty stable for what they are. Whereas you normally get one pivot bar there, and then you got your 4 legs coming off. That's rock solid, that square piece there. And this is the Oviusen, some kind of Chinese make. It was 1999. It's scratchy canvas, so it's not like the very thin breathable stuff that you get. And it's quite light. I think it's 0.9, just under a kilo. Didn't realise till today I've got a nice nifty little pocket from my phone. We'll put that in later. So we've got the sun blazing. I'll just have you a quick flash there. Yeah, don't know if that's going to hurt your eyes. Got the tripod now, so that's much better. Get some stable shots. Going to set up the tent in a bit. I'm quite. Let's have a quick shufty round. Quite close to the main road there, underneath that bridge, right there, the fence. The cars just come screaming past. So far, been checking out when the drive past, see whether I'm getting any glances. I'm not. However, there is, just up there, hopefully you can see it, there is a building, a house up there, and they can obviously oversee some part of this field. Don't know if they've got a good view of me. Who'd want that? But yeah, so I'm gonna probably give it another another 10 minutes, just sit here. I'm quite comfortable actually, I could probably sleep in this all night. I've had a poncho and a pillow. But yeah, I'm going to set it up in 10 minutes, not very far from where I am. I'm not going to put my guy lines out blazing hot, as you can see. You'll know yourselves, I think it's 22, 23 today, lovely and warm. But I do want to pitch my tent almost right where the camera is now, next this side of the camera, and see if I can still keep, while I've got some daylight, maybe in the morning as well, see if I can try and find this microphone receiver. Sorry about this, as I explained before, this is my second trip here. I did last week, didn't have that all night, you know. Excuse me. I did sleep under the viaduct last week. It's not the greatest. It's more overgrown than the grass, and you've got nettles again. So I was getting a bit, few too many bugs around there last time. So I'm not going to do that. I just thought I'd come out a few yards and get almost close. You can see in my background. You see how close I am. I'm just a few feet, few footsteps away. So yeah, I'm going to set the tent up, and I'm going to eat some food. The only hot food I've got is for the morning. I've got some bacon grill, which is like a luncheon meat, spam type, comes in a tin like that, and you've got a slice and you fry it. Very nice stuff. Cheapest chips as well. Cheapest chips. So very nice. Bit of bread I've already knocked up, bit of brown sauce already packed, and a bit of lard, so that's nice and easy, nice and quick in the morning. Everything's all done as soon as that's cooked. 5 minutes each side probably. Got me a hot chocolate for this evening, and coffees, 3-in-1 New York coffees, you know all about them. Got me a nice big bag of crisps from Lidl, cheap as chips. Got me a sandwich from Lidl, cheap as chips. Yeah. Sponsor me, Lidl, sponsor me. And a packet of chocolate covered cookies with nuts in. Very nice. Cheap as chips from Lidl. Their deluxe range. Deluxe range. Yeah, so I've come out a bit late. I mean, it's about 7:15 now. Didn't want to come too early because there's a market just opposite. Just at the back of me, a few feet away from me, is a river or canal. I think it's a river actually. I think it's a river. And then the other side of that is a car park too, a large penkridge market. I think they have boot sales in the morning, so probably going to have a bit of commotion 6 o'clock in the morning from there. Might give me a wake up call. Yeah, so let's say tripod's working out right. It's got its own spirit level. Alright for building. Yeah, obviously got the new cot bed that I showed you last time. Actually, I feel that sun is just on the edge now, on the hilltop. So I think I'll whack the tent out as quick as I can, get the fly sheet on top, a bit more camouflaged. Yeah, so we'll get on with that. I ain't got much to say really, other than, you'd have got this video last week if it not for that memory card. You don't know how much that really knocked me last week when I got back home. I don't know if there's any way I could have recovered it. It was the files. I'm sure most of you know, when you get like a video or a film, you get your file name, which is like some random sequence of numbers, and then you get your date and how much meg is on there. I had the memory size on there, the file size, but where the file name was, there was no numbers. All it was like the top characters on your keyboard. So you'd be getting open and close brackets, percentage signs, question marks, exclamation marks, that kind of stuff, commas and stuff. It's like very strange thing that had happened. So I don't know whether cards go like that after a certain amount of time. Probably added about 2 years. I tried to look on the cloud. Unfortunately, I haven't got a lot of cloud space. I've only got enough, and when I went on there, it was just some earlier family photos and videos. Luckily, I've got them all safe, and I do tend to copy important stuff like that onto a hard drive, which is what I would have done with the film from last week. You know, I always tend to put them on the hard drive first, in case I get any issues with editing and the editor somehow deletes them. As I say, once I come to those files last week, nothing. And it's very strange, because when I played them back in the editor, I played a few on the night, like 9-10 o'clock at night, and they were playing fine, which, you know, in all intents and purposes, I thought, you know, nothing's wrong. Even tried to start doing a bit of editing to make things run a bit faster on the morning, which would have been bank holiday morning, because I went out on Sunday. Because of it being bank holiday weekend, I went out on Sunday night. Yeah, so a bit gutted about that. I'm probably babbling on now. You just want to get to the stuff, don't you? So we're going to get that tent up now. Sun's almost under the hedge over there. It is hurting my eyes, but yes, so I mean, it's casting quite a shadow here now, so we'll get the tent up. Hi there. So, got him up again. My baby. I don't know why that exposure. Yeah. Sorry if it keeps going light and dark. I can't do anything about that. You know me, cheap as chips. It's just my phone. You get the best picture I can possibly give you. Yeah, so we're up and running now. Every time I move, is it? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's not going. It's just the way I'm looking at it. Okay, so had a little shunt around while I've been putting the pegs in and so on. I still can't find it. I'm hoping I can sort it out with the editor, because the other half's getting mad about me spending money. I know to you guys it's cheap, to me it's cheap. Chair is a bit, I don't know, I suppose it wasn't the cheapest. You could have got $15.99. I've seen them for $14.99 maybe. I just like the idea of the canvas, and I like the idea of the spread of those legs. Quite a heavy person, 90 kilos. So the chair suited me better than most. Do like that material. Yeah, as I say, I've actually sat sort of corner on, putting my weight over a different side of it, and it still holds true. So seems a damn good chair. I think I'm just going to move the camera around, because maybe it's the tent that's giving it that light issue. I'm going to go a few gnats around now. Great. Looks like I'll be eating inside. Yeah, so we're on what? We're on the 3rd now. You'll be getting this video, dropping this video tomorrow night. Sorry, it's the 2nd today, it'll be the 3rd tomorrow. Then there won't be any more videos then until the 15th, 16th, 17th, I think. Yeah, the 17th. Yeah, I think it's the 17th. What it is, that will not be a stealth camp. That will not be a wild camp. What we're going to be doing there, probably might have to take 2 episodes actually. We're going to the Pro tent and God, what's it called? The Pro tent and awning show. Tenner to camp up, extra $5 if you need electric. I don't. They've got food on apparently, but I may just bring my own. I might just go and have a cheeky burger or whatever. Might come back with a few bargains, and we'll see. We'll see what surprises the show us. You look on the site, a lot of the stuff's expensive. Well, mid-range anyway, mid-range, not expensive. But I suppose that's when you come into family tents anyway. You know, family tents, obviously you've got more area to cover, they cost more for materials I suppose, so I suppose they are going to be more pricey. But we'll see what's up, we'll see what's about. Don't know what the weather will be like, but I'm hoping to make myself a couple of makeshift poles, get the poncho out, make my own little awning outside, you know, so I can sit outside of the tent in my chair, even if it's peeing down. So I'll be spending the next 2 weeks obviously doing stuff at home as well. I got stuff to do at home, and try and create those poles. There's a couple of DIY things that I've seen on the internet, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, spotting another car go past. Now I'm just looking through the window, probably because the ridge of the tent is I would say lower than the very bottom of the fence. So yeah, theoretically, if you're not looking at it, you're not going to see it. Somebody walking across now, don't know whether they'll spot me. Farmer's cap on. I don't know who this land belongs to. Hopefully not the railways. Can't see why it would. There is a farm that way if I went through the brambles. Had no issues last week. I was somebody spotted me. Yeah, so yeah, I had no issues last week. Just that footage let me down. Yeah, so I'm going to do myself a cuppa, and now I've pitched my tent. I'm going to have to call my partner to tell her once I've pitched up, I'll speak to her. So I'll make that call now, and then we'll get back to it. Set her off for a bit. Hello there. Back again. Got my trusty drink. 3-in-1, you know, the NY coffee. Okay, so let's go through what we got. Got them there. Nice chalky cookies. Got those. Angus Aberdeen. with ale. So it sounds like a steak and ale pie in a crisp. We'll see what they are like. Probably nice. Got myself a chicken salad sandwich, which I'm going to eat now, because I am very peckish. And then for the morning, as I say, I've got me bacon there and a little bit of lard, and some already brown sauced up sandwiches ready for it. I'll enjoy that in the morning. Yeah, so it looks very bright now on camera at me, but no, it's quite dull. It's quite dull. I think we've hit 8 o'clock now. I think we've hit 8 o'clock. And yeah, so I'm just going to eat that sarnie, read my message off Elma. Yeah, and probably retire inside there. I've got to set that camp bed up yet. Didn't want to do it till almost last thing, just in case somebody, you know, in case I'm shifted on. There was a guy, stuck my thumb up to him, give me a smile, crafty smile, but I don't think anything will come of that. So we'll see. I'll have another look for that receiver in the morning. I'm actually pretty much like a foot and a half away from the screen now, hoping that you can hear me. I'll play it back. What I might do is just get one of the small clips later on before I speak to you in the morning, and just see if I can just tweak that volume up, see if there is an option. It'd be great if there is. But that mic does come in handy. I know it does sound a little bit tinny at times, but I've had no complaints since I've bought it about my sound, apart from when I don't have it on, like young Kev at work. So yeah, so I'm going to eat that sarnie, and I'll probably get back to you from inside later on. Set off a bit. So that's my little tripod. So it cost me $13.99. Got some nifty little side clamps here, whereas on a lot of the cheap ones you have little thumb screws and they take ages for the legs to extend. They're not too bad. Just got the second leg out there, not the thinner part, but it's just at the right height there with that long neck. Obviously phone attachment. It has got a normal standard camera attachment on it, and it's also got a little Bluetooth remote, which most selfie sticks and so on come with now. I've never even used one. I just press my on button. I'm not very lazy like that. I suppose it would be good to get the right shot and get off into the background, you know, and then press your button from a large distance away, maybe. Morning. It's 6:17. Just stripped down the camp bed, the sleeping bag, pillow. Got the inside sort of emptied now. Just about to do myself a drink. Had me a hot chocolate. I never had it last night. Excuse me. Had another mixture out for that microphone receiver. Can't find it. So I'm gonna have a drink and get my bacon grill on. I had intermittent sleep last night. Did actually get off at 9:30. Was really tired. As I say, I did intermittent sleep. Nothing to do with the railways. I haven't heard one train for the night. According to the timetable, there's not one on until 9:03 this morning. I was going to get a bit of footage, but heyo, never mind. Yeah, I'm going to get on with me sarnie and my drink. I will see you in a bit. Got quite a lot of early morning dew in the tent. It'll be very wet. I have to leave this out to dry at some point through the day. Bring it in, hang it up or something. Yeah, otherwise we're going to get mildew, aren't we? Black spots, mould. We don't want that. Banging. Lovely. Yeah, so successful. No security. There was some security last week at the back of me. I didn't come over here because obviously there's a river, or yeah, it's a river. I don't think it's a canal, but there's a river in between the market and this land here. But they were keeping a watchful eye last week, so I don't know. Maybe you get travellers on this patch. As I say, I've had nothing. 3 o'clock in the morning, I had some rowdy bunch going across the main bridge over there. They wouldn't have spotted me in the night. Didn't have me lantern on all night because of that house over there. Didn't want the lantern on at all. I had my telly on, my phone, watching a few bits and pieces. That's how I fell asleep at 9:30 watching a movie. I just watched the rest of it this morning about 4 o'clock. Yeah, so all in all, very uneventful. Just how you like it, really. What I'm going to see if I can do is take a camera with me in a bit, and we'll have a look at that river. I don't know if you can see that lovely looking church in the background there. Here, yeah. Maybe I should use the short one. There we go. Yeah, look at that lovely church finger. Yeah. So have a look at that river now. Yeah. This looks a bit precarious. Watch me step. Really. Whoop. Sugar, mate. Nearly scalded myself. It's more like a brook, stream. Very shallow, I would say. It's only I can see the bed there, only like a foot deep. This is quite dry, so I'm quite safe. Cup in one hand, phone in the other. Clever idea. Watch me step. Just don't want to lose my footing. Ooh, sugar. it'd be wise probably put my phone in my pocket. So I'm going to do that now. Yeah, so I definitely needed both hands then. That is a bit precarious, climbing back up that embankment. So, there you go, little stream. Yeah. That was a cobweb. Yeah, I'll see about finding that out afterwards, and I'll get that put up on the screen afterwards. So as I said yesterday, we're going to that Ulpro tent and awning show on the 16th, I think it is. I'll be going on Saturday. But I think there'll be dinch footage to show, unless it's really small and dingy. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be a 2-episoder, or maybe it'll just be too boring. Yeah, a bit gutted I couldn't find that receiver. Foil. Oh, come on, I'll take that with me. So that's melting away. I should turn it down actually. This is that stuff I was on about. Bacon grill comes in a tin like the pan. Slice it up, how chunk it you want it. On the glowing rod. So nice and chunky from there. It's better cooking with some fat than without. Bit done with a jumper or a coat. Feeling a little bit on the cool side. Probably about 12 degrees, maybe even 10. Sure it'll warm up later. Oh, there we go. No worry. The grass. how crispy I want this. That top side's nice. It's nice and warm. It's not like I'm hungry, it's just the smell of it's making me hungry. I can tell you that this seat, Aussie-Usen, I think it's called. I'll flash it up on the screen at some point. And yeah, great seat. Really comfy. So, whack those on there. Turn this off. Oh, sugar. Great. So, there's me stuck together pieces of bread with brown sauce. Got a bit of brown sauce. Bacon grill onto sarnie, and that'll do me, guys. Lovely jubbly. Oh yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Bloody hell, that's bliss. All those outside edges, you've got the right amount of crispiness to them. And then like the inside, quite a soft texture. Like I said, like spam, luncheon meat. It's nice. Wouldn't mind trying that. There's some egg on next time. Orgasm on a sandwich. Oh, yeah. Hello, Mr. Wasp. Don't really need you. Two of them and all. Piss off. All right. Deal. Bloody three of them now. I'm guessing that I can smell the food. Piss off. If there's one thing that'll get me out of here, it's wasps. Will you bugger off? One on my bloody leg then. Come on, spider. Take yourself off. guess it was the food that brought them round. They've cleared off now, I think. I think we'll pack our stuff away. We'll do a little bit more filming, see if I can get some wider angles of this viaduct. I'm not going to stick around here till 9 o'clock, till 3 minutes past 9, just to catch you a glimpse of a train. We've all seen trains before, haven't we? But I was quite hoping that we might have had some passing through last night. Just, you know, nighttime shot with all the lights on in the windows as it's rushing past. But no, nothing last night. I did check the timetable yesterday. I think it was either 4:15 or 4:30 is the last one from Penkridge station. And I think that was going to Liverpool, if I remember right. Yeah, so I'm going to pack my stuff away. I'll do a bit more footage and try and intersperse that into my video. And job's a good one. There you go, sun in the east. Just coming up. And obviously the last time we saw it was through there. Comes around quick, eh? Lovely that. I'll take a photo of that. There you are. So it's 7:15 now. Got a bag nearly packed up. Just got to put the seat away. Tent there. My bag of rubbish for tonight. That's going outside there. Everything's very wet or dirty, so everything will come back out the bag when I get home later, and it'll all be cleaned off and dried. Still haven't found this receiver. Doubt I very much will. I made a bit of a mess of the floor there, trying to leave no trace, but had to try and find it. It didn't work out. I'm assuming there'll be a boot sale on there after the market. So we're all packed up now. Yeah. So I'll do a bit of see if we can get a nice long shot. So yeah, there we are. This is the age of the train. This is the age of the train. Anybody remember that from the 80s? So he was just over there. And we've got a fence over here. We can climb that now, hopefully. So there's this hiker. He's backpacking in Thailand, Yeah, it is that time, isn't it? So there's this hiker and he's backpacking in So there's this hiker and he's hiking away in Thailand, and he goes to one of the main cities there and proceeds to get a massage and a wax. So he steps into this establishment. Now, quicker as he said what he wants, these two women, they grab him, chuck him right on top of the table, head through the hole, and start shaving away, shaving all his backpack, everything off him. I thought he said he wanted a backpack sack and crack. Yeah, so we're on our way home now. Let's say, quite uneventful. Decent evening. Decent morning. Everything's wringing wet from the dew. It's weird because the sun's out. But that's the way things go, aren't they? So we'll be drying all that off soon. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'll see if I can do a live short on that weekend. A couple of times through the day. See if I can get one done when I get there. A little bit of footage, tiny bit of 15-second footage I think it is. You don't get a lot. And then the main video will go up on Sunday. Might be the Monday, actually thinking about it. Depends what time I leave there. No, I think we can still probably get it done for the Sunday. Yeah, so 2 weeks time. Keep it in mind. So I'll bid you adieu for another weekend away that we've just had. Let's have another quick shufty. That's quite a nice view, isn't it, there, of the road? Yeah. So I'll bid you adieu. This was the Cheapest Chips Camping Channel. Keep it real, keep it cheap as chips. Ta-ra for a bit.